Da 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 da. Oh, that's not plugged in. Oh no, wait. Oh, what am I doing? Oh no, it was the right thing. What's happening? Bum 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 bum. Oh, that's why. Why is this not working? Don't understand. What is happening? Excuse me. There we go. There we go. Hopefully, Her Majesty will grant us her presence. That didn't make sense. Whatever. Okay. I need to change this and make it smaller. Da 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 da. Actually, I'll just hide my chair. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Talking to myself. That's what I do. That is who I am. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Let's put another like up here a little bit. One day when she arrives. One day when she arrives. One day. Thank you for following, Morgan Night Sky. I'm not sure when this was because it doesn't tell me the day. But it was at a time? Sometime between last week and now, I guess. Wait, is this too loud? No, it seems to be fine. Hello! Hello! I don't know who she is. Don't you want some catnip, Nato? Oh, look. Once again, I'm sleep deprived. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Oh, that rhymed. That was weird. Yeah, and they're like, oh, yes, she is. And they're like thunderstorms coming, so I'm streaming early today. Oh, hello, small baby. I need to change this because it's on the wrong day. The day today, 29th. My one of my Japanese friends sent me this day calendar. It's got like cats on it. Oh, why not a baby? Here it is, the 29th, so there we go. Anyway. Yes, so let me go back to the game, I guess, and close Discord and Skype and what else is open that doesn't need to be open. Today we are. What's happening with my controller? Doesn't want my. Okay. Today. Welcome to the stream, Zabu. She has arrived. Why? My baby. What are we doing today? Something from my journal. It doesn't need to be here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this one. Oh, that's good. I need to go to Uldar. I need to do things. I need some benches, that's what I need. Dun dun. Ventures. That's the wrong person to talk to. Where are the ventures? There they are. Wow, 35. That's great. Apparently I have a... Oh, right, that's the quest. I'm like, oh, I have a quest here. Of course I do. Let's go do the quest. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da 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 da. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh. I don't know, I haven't been sleeping very well for some reason. It's been hard to fall asleep, and then I haven't been staying asleep. It's so irritating. I think it's because it's cold, combined with having to get up really early to teach in the morning. Yeah, it's great. Oh, is that what this destination is? I've been wondering what this is for so long. What does the stream know me? Ah, so you feel my pain then. Yeah, oh, I've also been like napping and stuff as well, and that always messes me up. I hope I have not kept you waiting over long. Lamine! Thanks, I don't know how to say her name. Thanks for coming on such short notice. Thanks for coming on such short notice. I mean, because we're Lollafels. Both of us seem to be blind in one eye. Noct, what a coincidence. What brings you here? Ah, you're acquainted. Then I needn't worry about introductions. Noct was with Memphilia in her final moments, you see, and I thought it only right that she be present. Wish I remembered this quest. So, is it true, my friends? Did you find it? Yes. You have quite the eye colours. The staff from the beginning, the concern was contracted to work on the waterways below Uldar. Naturally, this included reconstruction of the Silde aqueducts. The policeman, Philly, and the others fled after the ill-fated banquet. Yeah. Aye, and while we were clearing out the tunnel, a glint amidst the debris caught our attention. Cat's eye. At first we wondered how it got to be there of all places, but then we remembered the stone Memphilia gave you all those years ago. My goodness. The invisible stone. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Are you okay? What are you doing? Not a baby. Oh, my little up. What are you doing? Fall off the thing. Oh, how did you fall off? I didn't see what you did. What you did. Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, you were embarrassed. Oh, no. Oh. What did you do? You're so silly. What did you do? Baby. That's silly baby. What are you looking at the door for? What's out the door now? See out. Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, she's so... There's no mistake about it, this is the self-same stone. The very first stone she ever unearthed in those halcyon days when she was still called Acilia. She had a different name. She was beaming with pride when she presented it to me. It was a gift I would treasure for years to come. I scratched thine ears from the other side of the planet. Oh, like this. Oh. She's going to the vet next week actually. She warm. She needs her ears cleaned. Sonchanaru. Until the day came when she needed it more than I. She seemed so lost that day in the waking set. Yeah, I'm hiding from the expansion as per usual. I knew that, so I know nothing about it. I knew that the cat's eye would remind her of how far she had already come and instill her with a little more courage to take the next step. There you go, now you're going down the right side of the thing. Alright. You think she wore it all this time? When we searched the waterway shortly after the collapse, we didn't find a trace of the Scions. No belongings or anything. Curious that it would appear after all this time. Oh, now I understand what they're talking about. Oh, my neighbors are walking past the door. Nada was like on guard right now. With the stone in hand, Minfilia pressed onward in her quest for true peace. Never once did she look back. And though she is gone, her legacy lives on. In you, Noct, and the Scions, and in the child Rhine. Or Reen, or Rain, I don't know how to say her name. Safe in the knowledge that others continue to walk her path, she sent this stone back to me. This I choose to believe. She has earned her rest. I shall bury this stone that she might have peace in the hereafter. Where are you thinking? Next to where her father rests. Indeed, there's no better place than with your loved ones. Well, you're doubtless keen to see to that, so we won't keep you any longer. We'll find a moment to go and pay our respects ourselves afterwards. Till next time, take care. Thank you, both of you. If only I cared about Minfilia, then this might be a touching cutscene. Warburton. Oh. That's my cousin's last name. Warburton was interred here in Uldar, well, one of my cousins, in Uldar at Erelig's burial chamber, but around the time of the Scion's founding he was moved to the church of Saint Adama Landama under the care of Father Iliad. I took in nothing that she just said. Come, Noct, let us seek out the father and request his permission to bury the stone. You need permission to bury a stone? What kind of Tutelian society do you live in? Where are we going? Where are we going now? I don't know. I don't know. Where are we going? I don't know. Oh, I see. Hold on a second. Let me remove this. That's better. Tidy this up a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. Just checking my see it's not saying anything. Alrighty, I can hide that again. Why did I try to get on my mount? What is wrong with me? Where are we going to? Eastern Thanalan, I guess. Pronounce that one. Makoto's name is Flamin. Like Flamin' Red. From Final Fantasy IX. Ugh, not Behemoth. Stop it. That's better. So weird to be able to fly in these areas. So... oh, we're going in here. Wow, I haven't been in here in a long time. Scratching pad was such a good boo-boo. Where are you going? Alright. Oh, this is Iliad. Right. Welcome, my child, welcome. Flamin has explained to me the purpose of your visit, and I see no reason to refuse you. Minfilia would wish to rest with her father. I have known her since she was but a child, full of hope and wonder, an aspiring young miner following in Flamin's footsteps. A dutiful student, to be sure. Nary a day passed that she did not set out into the wilderness with a pickaxe in hand. What? But fate would see her set aside the miner's tools and instead don a mantle of far greater responsibility. So she used to be productive and then she just became nothing. She was as passionate then as she was in her childhood, a fire in her eyes that refused to be extinguished. It was that flame that compelled me to lend the Scions my support without a moment's hesitation. To now see so many brave and noble souls continue her work, it only reaffirms that I was right to place my faith in her. Ah, forgive my meandering musings. You have not come to hear me wax nostalgic. Pray, see to burying the cat's eye. The 12's blessings be upon you. Thank you, Father Iliad. Come, Noct. Warburton's grave is just south of the church. Okay. Yes, we must keep the Almighty One healthy. She's also due for a checkup anyway. It's such a pain taking her to the vet though, because she hates it so much, and I feel bad. Here it is, knocked. It was 20 years ago that Warburton came to Uldar, risking life and limb to warn us of the threat encroaching on Aelzia. I guess he must be a 1.0 person. 20 years ago that my ambition robbed him of his life, a daughter of her whole family. You would have been so proud of her. She was a warm, compassionate, and vibrant woman, always ready to answer the clarion call of duty. Naru. Without a moment's hesitation, just like her father. In the end, that selflessness would save not one, but 2 worlds. Now her duty has ended, and though you are worlds apart, I pray with this stone, this precious gem from Isilia, a part of her remains at your side. Wait, so who's at Warburton? Just as I got distracted. Just as she remains forever in my heart. Hold on, let me check. Oh, it's your father. I see. Oops. Oh, Isilia, never did I imagine such greatness could be born from a beginning so humble. I am proud to have been there for that. Oh, right. So, Isilia was Memphilea's original name. I thought it was a place. Oh, this precious gem from I see. Okay, I'm proud to have been there for that first little triumph. Not only did you find a gemstone, you found your own path. Welcome to the stream, Morganite Sky. Thank you for following. Now we must look at the sky. Their path took you far away to a place fraught with danger, but you have achieved all that you ever desired, and you have returned. Rest now, Isilia, my dearest daughter. Dun, 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 dun. Won't you say a few words too? No, because I'm a silent protagonist. This one. You can rest now, Memphilia. Oh. Yeah, I started streaming on Twitch not too long ago. But every now and then I'd stream on YouTube. I'm torn about which one I should stream on, because like they both have pros and cons, and but I find that the actual stream quality is better on Twitch for whatever reason. So yeah, there is much I've left unsaid to Isilia, but I feel as though a weight has been lifted. With a lighter heart, I shall return to Mordana and resume doing my little part for the Scions, for her legacy. All my stream announcements and stuff are in my Discord. I think there should be a link below the stream for it. Wherever you may be headed, please take care, and when you meet them, do pass my regards to Thancred and Ryan and all the others. Okay. Ah, a surprising number of people found me through their Let's Play. Thank you, Noct, for everything. You're welcome. Yeah, I think Twitch has more pros than YouTube does. Wait, was that the end of that? Did we finish the quest? Looks like we finished the quest. Yay! Alrighty. Well, that's one thing done. What else can we do? What else can we do? I wonder if I should do this. Let's do this, actually. Let's do this one. Oh, it is? I did not know this. Oh, I should activate the quest, I guess. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah. I think the, like, I don't know. Yeah, Twitch is good. I prefer streaming on Twitch because of the app is much nicer. But like, I mean like from like a technical point of view. But because most of my stuff is on YouTube, it's like, oh, should I stream on YouTube? And the discoverability is really bad on Twitch, and yeah. Hold a moment, my friends. I must needs concentrate. I don't remember what's happening in this, but there's obviously a Hildebrand thing. Master Zombiebrand is indeed nearby, but there is also something else. Mayhap a powerful magic confounding my senses. I can guide you no further. We must needs split up and search the area. Wait, who's sir? Now see here, these wastes are infested with wild beasts, and you would have us split up? Not can handle herself, true, and you've clearly no reason to fear death, but what of Mistress Nashu? I take your meaning, my good zombie Noct. Pray see to the lady's protection. Zombie? Excuse me? Wait. Oh no, okay. Inquisitor Sir, would you care to take the lead? Come on, you two. The inspector is out there somewhere. Okay. We're trying to find Hildebrand, I guess. I need to change my camera. It's making me crazy. That's better. Okay. Why do I have a text message? Oh. That's weird. Da da da. Dee. I can only stream from PS4. Ah. Look, Noct, that's got to be the inspector. What, the Yeti? Oh, I see. And he's surrounded by giant fluffy man-shaped gazebos. Gazebo? Nay, my lady, they are not mere gazebos. Note their regal bearing. They are gentlemen gazebos. Fearsome yet fastidious foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from rotting limb. Only Not can save Master Zombiebrand now. Sure. The gazebos. What a strange name. But if you say so. Gentleman Yeti. I should really do this as a different class, but okay. Gentlemanly legs. I'm so behind in Hildebrand. Inspector, Inspector, can you hear me? We've been looking all over for you. Oh, but this just won't do. We've got to get you out of there before you catch cold. I don't think that's how it works. Oh, Jesus. Whoa! Up and at him! Everyone is waiting for you. Yeah, I don't think that's how it's gonna work. Forgive me, if I pull any harder, my arms are like to tear. Ah, there you are. We heard shouting. Have you perchance found something? Fury, take me! Is that my heretic? Confound it, I wanted him alive. Inspector Hildebrand is definitely not a heretic, and he's probably not dead either. He's just hibernating like last time. Hildy ever was a late riser. Fear not, my wife and I had our ways of waking him up. Oh dear. Oh, he got all shiny. Hildebrand hit. Oh, I didn't get that. Okay, that's fine. Well, that works. Oh, am I? Does that mean I'm spoiling it for you? I'm not big on Hildebrand. Like, there have been parts that were good, but for the most part, it's a bit too silly for me. It's like Dragon Ball Z humor. I don't know. It's a bit, yeah. But it's okay. Dun 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 dun. It's like too slapstick for me. Nice. Was it the Mandeville meteor strike or the Mandeville meteor drive? Bah, maybe Julian was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless confusion. One more time then. Out you go. Oh, is that how you get that minion? No, wait, don't I have this minion? Splendidly suplex, Lord Godbert. Aren't you cold in the snow? Gonna pull on some clothes? No? Where am I? The snowy wastelands of Kurthus? And who are these people I see before me? Ah, but of course, who else would venture into inhospitable climes and wake me from slumber sweet but my beloved fans? Why am I nodding? Why do I feel as though I've stepped through a portal into an alternate reality? I'm bound by the laws of logic. I know, right? I'm the same with Hildebrand. Need to be in the right mood for it. I don't know if that time is now, but what is that? A mammoth? Where did it come from? Oh, that? When my father drove me into the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow. A little Lullafellan girl. How adorable. Nashu, please, note the firm muscular legs, not unlike my own. 'Tis clearly a Lullafellan boy. Now that you mention it, I suppose his features are rather masculine. You two cannot possibly be serious. I am the very soul of seriousness, good sir, especially in matters of deduction. This is undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity. Oh, Jesus. There, that ought to do it.
Gigi.
Oh, it's so cute.
What is this place? Who am I?
Oh, it's his face. What is his face? Oh my god. Inspect the gentlemanly legs. I thought I had this minion already. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh no, actually I'm thinking of the card, the Gigi card. One second. Oh. I thought I saw something else like, but it was a lie. Da, 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 da. Okay, never mind, just kidding. That's the card. Oh, it's raining really heavily. Hold on, let me check. Let me check lightning map. Just in case. I don't really want to stop streaming though, or having to unplug everything. Such a pain in the ass. Oh, it's getting closer. Oh, do you hear the rain? Dun, 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 dun. Yep, that sure is a lightning on its way. Alright, well, you can continue for a bit. Okay. Is this an alternate reality? I didn't even realize that was a thing. It would seem that although Father's ungentle ministration served to restore this young boy to life, they also robbed him of his memory. Good job.
How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember?
Do not worry, young man. Everything will be alright. Take it from me. I've lost my memory more times than I can even remember.
Then you can help me to remember?
Hearken to me now, for I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesic hobbledehoy.
Yay!
Wonderful, wonderful! I'll get started on a batch of Nashu's delights. Ah, effective as your... Was that thunder? Effective as your explosives were in the past, I suspect that young Gigi lacks the hearty constitution required to survive such an approach.
Gigi? Is that my name?
Oh no, there's a car. Just kidding. When you woke, you were muttering G. I suspect the phrase may hold some significance for you, so until such time as we learn your real name, I say why not adopt it as a playful moniker? But that's just a sound all mammoths make. What kind of imbecile goes and names a mammoth Gigi anyway? Or is that Gigi?
Gigi. I like this name. Thank you, kind sir. But how will this new name help me to remember who I am?
Patience, Gigi. This is only the beginning. Next we will return to the city and see if we cannot find any who know who you are. Come along. Now that I know our overlord is safe and sound, I too must take my leave of you and return to my brothers. I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. Bound for Tonolan? Then allow me to accompany you. Julian will give you no end of trouble if I keep her waiting much longer. Though perhaps she will forgive me once I tell her of Hildy's return. This is rather a lot to digest, though you have the look of one accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Mistress Nashu's protestations, the inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we can confirm that he is not a heretic. You have my word that he will be treated fairly. Okay, I don't really care, but alright. Oh, naked bald man. I am freezing my ass off. Oh, I thought I saw something. I didn't. I'm going crazy. Creepy. I don't appreciate streakers staring at me. I feel violated. To the foundation we will go. I think this map has one of the best map musics in the game. It's just so fitting for the area, and it's like so calming and depressing, but like, especially when it's snowing and it's windy. It's just good music. Oh, thank you. This is glam, actually, what I'm wearing. It's a dungeon set from the new expansion. Yeah, melancholy. That's it. Yep. Yeah, cause like you wear whatever armor you pick up. Was that thunder in the game or in real life? I don't know. This place also has nice music. Does Nado want to come back? Nado! Come get your drugs. It's catnip, by the way. By the way. Baby. Try not to fall off this time, though. Nord. Oh! Oh, Jesus, you scared me. Oh my god, where did you come from? Holy crap. Okay. Alright. Okay. I was like looking behind me to see if she would appear, and I didn't see her. Oh my god, you scared me. Fury, Fury, take me that man. Ah, knocked. I suppose you have heard the news then, that Inspector Hildebrand was cleared of all suspicion and judged to be no more than an eccentric curiosity. If you're looking for him, good luck. I wanted to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, he and his assistant ran off to gods know where with that mammoth in tow. As for my investigation, in spite of all the twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As far as the Inquisition is concerned, the suspicious vagabond was naught more than a zombie which wandered away from the Dusk Vigil, sickness which has since been purged. Screw. So it would seem that all is right with the world once more. For now, I have no doubt that the Inspector will turn up again like a bag gill. A bag gill? And when he does, trouble is sure to follow. A bad girl. Excuse me? What's happening? Oh, cutscene. She came from the depths of space. Oh my goodness. Wait. Oh, was that the end of it? How do I get the menu? Yes, I was living in Finland. Yeah, now I'm in New Zealand. Now I'm in New Zealand. I do main summoner. Yes, I do. And I always have, and I always will. I mean, like, I have like a tank and a healer main as well, but summoner is my main. Gunbreaker is my tank main, and then, well, I kind of go between Astro and White Mage, depending on how I feel. I use Astro when I get bored, and White Mage when I want to be lazy. And do, like, satisfying heals. Yeah. Oh, I guess that wasn't the end. I'm confused. I pray this eve finds you well knocked, or at least better than it finds me. It seems I have no choice but to seek out that inspector. I guess this must be like the start of a new patch worth of Hildebrand or something. Seems I have no choice but to seek out that inspector and convince him to surrender up his mammoth to me. 'Twas unearthed under most suspicious circumstances, after all, and who can say what secrets or heresy it might hold? Therefore the Inquisition would conduct a thorough inspection, and if needs must, destroy it. Oh, you're a black mage main. I don't really mind black mages now, but in A Realm Reborn, there's like a rivalry between summoners and black mages. Given his affinity for the contraption, I fear the inspector may not be amenable to my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to... Oh, somebody else is doing the quest. That's nice. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that it is in the interest of public safety. Would you be willing to help me persuade him? Sure. Fury be praised. At least you have seen reason. Let us pray he will as well. I'm given to understand that while the inspector and his assistant have been wandering all over the city with the mammoth in tow, they often frequent the gazebo near Four Temps Manor. With any luck, they would be there now. Your rivalry with what? Auto mod. Excuse me? Dun, dun. Oh, why do I keep trying to use my mount? To the pillars! I hate walking around Ishgard, it's such a pain in the ass. Da, 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 da. Wait, why? Oh, I'm dumb. I was like, why is my pet not following me? This is because I'm dumb. It's okay. Dun dun dun. Oh god, how do I get over there? I hate this map. Auto mod and Nightbot are my enemies. Do you mean like on Twitch? I don't understand. Did you get moderated for something? I didn't see anything. Dun, dun, da, dun, da, dun, da, dun.
To the very pinnacle of the heavens!
Okay. The cut and scenes are just the end of each act. That's weird. I wonder why it's doing that. Did you typo something bad? Or maybe you were typing too often? I don't know. Strange. Verily shall we scour all creation from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens for the answers we seek. Every day shall be filled with... that was every day, really. Verily shall we scour all creation from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens for the answers we seek. That's such a hard sentence to say. Okay, whatever. Every day shall be filled with grand adventures, the stuff of fairy tales and legends.
Huzzah! Grand adventure in the deepest pit of the seven hells!
Just so. Such is the creed of Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Oh my god, what's happening? What have you done to this thing? Why did you corrupt it? Well posed, Gigi, well posed. I dare say you have the potential to be an exemplary inspector someday. Right, that's enough of that. Oh. Right, that's enough of that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Dutch, I hereby command you to surrender that mammoth of suspected heretical origin into my custody. Oh, hello there, Nocturne Inquisitor Kerr. Ever the jester? Ever the jester. Ever the... okay. Accusing poor Gigi of being a clockwork heretic when 'tis plain to see that he is merely a precocious young lad. Oh, there you go again, confusing the poor girl, as if those big, beautiful, boxy eyes aren't the soul of femininity. Oh, thank you, I guess. Nashi, please. Were you not witness to the magnificent display of Mandevillian masculinity? Oh, you're talking about Gigi. Mandevillian masculinity mere moments ago? That's because you haven't taught her any better. She needs a proper role model to show her what's what. I don't know how I feel about this dialogue, but okay. I mean discourse, but okay. Da 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 da. Because to be female, you have to be feminine, you know. On the stream, Wait. Oh, on the stream, Quintess. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Innocuous. I don't know why the mod is being dumb. That's unfortunate. Oh. Oh, yeah, I don't know. That is strange, though. Maybe it's just, maybe you're just typing too fast. Too fast. Mistress Essa, Inspector Kerr. I might have it set to anti-spam or something, I don't know. What is all this commotion? We can hear you from the courtyard. Oh. It's this guy. Oh, Lord Edmund, my sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I am come to seize this mammoth on behalf of the Inquisition, a fact which I clearly explained to the inspector before you arrived. At which point they set to bickering about the contraption's gender. What say you, my lord? Do you think Gigi a boy or a girl? I give no shits. 'Tis clearly a strapping young lad, no? Oh, fury take me, not you too. Has the whole world gone mad? Fine, fine, but even supposing that this Gigi is a real boy, you cannot deny that the circumstances of his discovery and miraculous resuscitation were most unusual. He cannot be suffered to roam the city with impunity until the Inquisition is determined he is not a threat. I beg your pardon, miraculous resuscitation. Let me explain everything in only 3 words. Unlike everybody else in this game. I see. And until such time as Gigi recovers his memory, mayhap it would be best if you adopted him as a ward of House Mandeville. I will even stand as witness here and now, if you wish. Adopt? Then that would make me Gigi's father? Doubtless the Inquisition would think better of taking any action which might threaten the cordial relationship between our 2 houses. Yes, yes, of course. I'll do it. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, do hereby grant this child the patronage of House Mandeville.
Yay! Papa Hildy! Papa Hildy!
The inspector's finally become a father. And it's so beautiful. Quite. Now that you need no longer fear the Inquisition, you are free to show Gigi more of Alfea City. Indeed, I strongly encourage you to do so. Mayhap, by the grace of the Fury, something will jog his memory. Thank you, Lord Edmund. I shall not forget this kindness. Come, my faithful assistant, my beloved son. We must away. It's low, is it? Shouldn't be. Let me make it louder. I'll do it after this cutscene. Oh, Halone, I would not presume to question your grand design, but confound it all. Well, mayhap I cannot detain the mammoth, but I am still within my rights to observe the blasted thing.
Good day, sir.
Lord Gobbet would be pleased to hear that his son is as hale and healthy as ever. Not that I would ever presume to meddle on another father's behalf, and certainly not with our consent.
Uh-huh. Isn't this is awkward? You can leave. Yeah, thank you.
But then, like, why is it letting the same message through? That's weird. Is everybody having this problem, or is it just you having this problem? Like now, I mean. What am I doing? Sound. Is this loud enough? Naru, what, you left us again? Can I jump down here? Ah, I can. Ow, that sounded like I broke all of my legs. Yeah, but are you fighting with it like right now, or? Come now, Gigi, surely gazing upon this wondrous work of Ishgardian architecture stirs something within your soul? The grand manner of House Durenmeltimsart. Pray do not fill the mammoth's head with such nonsense. That is the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory doctrine. I should know, I work there. Furthermore, I'm quite certain that there is no House Durenmeltimsart, and that it is rather a ludicrous portmanteau of the four high houses, including that esteemed house which but recently stood as witness to your adoption. Oh, okay. Alright, that's good. Okay. I'm just checking that people aren't having, like, trouble trying to type. Furthermore, I'm quite certain that there... Oh, okay. Well, Gigi, do you remember anything?
No, I know nothing.
I say, rather than parading him before the grandiose, why not give him a taste of something more prosaic? Let us make our way to the holy stables that he might bask in the singular sights, sounds, and smells of Ishgard's famous chocobos. Just tried to get on my mount again for some reason. For some reason, it's not the way. Oh, I hate this map so much. It's dumb, it's so dumb. Why is it so dumb? Oh, save me from this map. Oh, the rains. Oh, it's raining so heavily. Bum 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 bum. I don't know where to go. Let's go here, I guess. Oh, maybe. Let me just check the thunder situation. The lightning situation, I mean. I don't really want to stop streaming now. Oh, it's getting closer. It's still not quite in my town though, so. It looks like it might go past my town, maybe. We'll see. Okay. Da 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 da. Oh, unless that wasn't updated. Leave that open for a second. Right, to the stables. To the stablers. The stablers. Let's go. To the stables. Dun 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 dun. Oh, so rainy. Can you hear the rain? It's crazy. Oh, I like that barding. The orthard barding. It's nice. Splendid specimens of horsebird flesh. Oh my god. Would you not agree? In the hands of a skilled jockey, any one of them could take first place at the saucer. These chocobos are the pride of Ishgardian cavalry, and any temple knight who dared exploit them for personal gain would answer to the Fury herself. How about you? How about now, Gigi? Do you remember anything about Ishgard? Be sure to sniff the chocobos, it might help. It didn't. You didn't even go sniff them. You're just sniffing the cold, snowy air. You know, just because you found him in a Kurthan snowbank doesn't mean he hails from Ishgard. Which is why we ought to try taking him to the markets and exposing him to all manner of goods from across Eorzea. Excellent suggestion, Inquisitor. Wait, am I now complicit in this farce? Fury, forgive me. But I want one! I want one! Buy me a chocobo! Please, Father! No. Where would you keep him? I don't even know what Gigi just did. Adjusted his hat?
Father, that strange-looking thing is staring at us. Gigi!
I don't care what you're looking at.
Am I that strange-looking?
This is a nice quest. It's like that one game. To the markets. That person okay? Are your legs okay? I guess they are because you're running away from me. Okay. Such a sprightly Lalafell. Here. Oops. Sorry, scraped the microphone with my headset. Naru gives no shits about lightning or fireworks. It's and actually sometimes she goes to the window and just watches. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I guess she created the. Did I just hit the microphone again? Fuck, sorry. I guess she created the Big Bang, so like a little lightning storm was like, whatever. Let me go. By the way, Quintes, you missed Nutter falling off your cat tree earlier. The poor baby. Although it's probably funnier from my angle because I could see her face. Oh, there she is. Mm. Today, Nutter is eating venison hearts. Isn't that nice? It's such a massive bag. It's gonna take a lifetime for her to get through them all. But anyway. Actually, maybe I'll put the... Oh, good to baby. Anyway. Da, da, da. I'm sure Inklink would appreciate it. Little cotton. Range. Maybe it thought cut was cunt or something. Near is real life. All right. Da 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 da.
Ah, little baby. Why bother? It's no use.
Oh, you can't even like see her face right now. The leggies of the universe. There she is. Oh, little baby.
You're so gorgeous.
Yeah, you are. She's really grumpy right now. Actually, her tail's flicking. Now, Gigi, you must not give in to despair so easily. Did I not promise you days filled with great adventures and the eventual discovery of your mislaid memories? Spirits, Gigi, spirits. Oh, okay. Thank you for coming to the stream, Morganite Sky. Oh, goodness. Where are you going, Naru? Yes, come to the Discord. My word, a vase flung to the ground with reckless abandon? Could this be the opening salvo of an indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? One waged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps. At least look before you strike a pose. The gods only know how much that vase cost. I should probably add that to the bot, actually. But there's a link under the stream. Well, there should be. 123,504,000 gil at last assessment. 'Twas over 700 years old and graced the homes of a dozen archbishops, 8 counts, 2 lord commanders, and 1 duke. 100 million gil? I did the wheeze and the cough out of order. Okay. Oh, Halone, why have you forsaken... I know it's supposed to be Halone, but I don't like saying it that way. Why have you forsaken me? Or at least I think it's supposed to be Halone. But Halone is, oh my goodness, what's happening? Oh! That is a big vase. Wow, would you look at that? I think that's... Oh, than the amount of gil you've ever had. I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure that's more debt than most people would ever have had. It's a miracle. Nay, the divine intervention of the Fury herself.
Did I do that?
Gigi, my boy, that was marvelous. You're a born artisan, just like father.
Papa Hildy's papa?
Your grandpapa Godbert, the man who woke you with a few gentle taps to the to the noggin. You wouldn't believe what else he can do with that hammer of his. Why, some folks say he wields the very powers of life and death. Once he and the missus came back from their tour of the Western Highlands, I'm sure they'd love to see that trick of yours. Do not demean this mammoth's power as a mere parlour trick. We just witnessed a miracle, and I demand that you all acknowledge it.
This mammoth.
Sir, I say, sir, 100 million gil for the mammoth. Nay, 100 million gil and the Duke's priceless vase. My word, is that what passes for trade in Ishgard? Gigi is my flesh and... Why did he sound Jamaican all of a sudden? Gigi is my flesh and blood. I will not sell him at any price.
Please, Papa Hildy, no more. I know you mean well, but we can deny the truth no longer. I am a mammoth.
Gigi, whatever has gotten into you? You're my son. You're a Mandeville man.
Listen to your papa, Gigi.
This theme is so nice. You're a Mandeville girl, through and through.
Stop it, both of you. You're not my papa or my mama.
Well, it's only to be expected. Gigi is at her rebellious age. Strange as it may sound, I too tested my parents' patience, and that on more than one occasion. But if they could weather the storm, then so can I. I say we find out what's got him thinking he's a mammoth. But he is a mammoth. How can you not? Never mind. The measure of a mammoth. The course of fatherhood never did run smooth, but I, Hildebrand, guardian of Gigi, doting parent extraordinaire, that's funny, shall find a way to overcome this trial and be reconciled with my beloved son. That's the spirit. Solving a simple case of childhood rebellion should be easy for a man who's unmasked thieves, defeated duelists, and led armies of the undead. Yes, exactly. Yes, that's all very... Wait, what was that about the undead? Actually, don't tell me. For now, all that matters is finding that mammoth. We should begin by speaking with the sentry stationed at the city gates and the airship landing. If, Fury help us, he has left Ishgard, we need to know about it sooner rather than later. I will visit the Ark of the Worthy while the inspector and his assistant head to the airship landing. You can question the guard at the gate near the manufactory, after which we will regroup there and share our findings. Dismissed! This quest line just makes me miss Puppet Master as a job. Puppet Master. Is that in Final Fantasy XI? Dun, 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 dun. Na, dun, dun, dun. Bum ba da bum bum. Ba da da. Dun da dun. I just need to get some water. I feel a headache approaching. Come back. Why did you forsake us, Naru? Okay. Oh. Little fellow with the white-brimmed hat? Aye, he came through here. Bought passage on a supply ship bound for Falcon's Nest. One of them wasps named Lullafells, right? Funny little buggers. present company accepted. Like, he seemed keen to be anywhere but here. That's funny, 'cause if I wasn't a Lollafell, I guess he wouldn't have said that. Good people, you Lollifells. Industrious folk, salt of the earth, like that waitress they've got down at the Forgotten Night. Though I doubt you sing or dance half as well as she does, eh? Which is fine, I ain't judging. This is a very awkward conversation. Well, if Gigi left the city, it was not by the main gates. And the sentries at the airship landing have seen no one matching his description. Yeah, but this guy, though. Falcon's Nest? Fury, take me. Must we return to that freezing pit of despair? Wheresoever Gigi goes, I will follow him and find him and embrace him as my son once more. However, I surmise our final destination lies far beyond the walls of said outpost. Indeed, there is but one reason he would return to those frozen wastes. To frolic in the snow and cast his worries to the winds. To frolic. Really? He seemed in no mood to frolic when last I saw him. As I recall, he used his arcane powers to mend a vase, only to become morose and belligerent when it became clear to him that he was, in fact, a mammoth. You don't have to, like, mansplain the situation. Okay. One might even say he remembered what he was, remembered his purpose, and so he returned to Western Kurthus, that famous breeding ground for heresy, where first we found him. Home to his heretic masters to share with them the intelligence he had gathered on the city. At long last, the undeniable, the unquestionable, the unmistakable scent of heresy. Where are we? What are we standing around for? We have a heretic to catch. Okay. Oh, that's cool. About the puppet master. Inspector, I'm starting to think that Inquisitor Kerr might not think very highly of our little girl. It is possible, but I would not presume to know his feelings ere he voiced them explicitly. Until such time as he does, we should endeavour to surreptitiously bring him round to the opinion that Gigi is a boy of pure heart and good intent. Subtlety in all things, Nasher. That is the Mandible way. Is it? Is it? If you say so. Da, 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 da. Na 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 da, 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 da. I like how I went to go get a drink and lost 2 viewers. I'm sorry for hydrating myself. Bum, 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 bum. Aha! I knew it! The mammoth immediately left the outpost and looks to have headed north along the river. By the Fury, I cannot wait to finally catch him in the company of heretics. I don't much like your tone, Inquisitor. If our baby girl ran afoul of any heretics, she'd look them square in the eye and tell them she doesn't want any. Hey, Inspector, I think I just had one of those moments, you know, of insight. Maybe Gigi came out here to find little Godbert. I did tell her grandpa might like to see that trick of hers. Brilliant deduction, Nashu. He must be eager to meet his grandparents. The self-same ones who renounced when he declared you were not his father? Ha 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 ha, what a fine young gentleman, eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, for a reunion of 3 generations of Mandervilles beckons. He breathes subtly. I really can't be bothered. Footprints. The tracks continue to the north. I like it when things in Final Fantasy XIV, when quests have footprint things on the ground to follow. It's nice. It just like, it's very immersive. Good. Is the game at a good level now? Or is it actually, maybe it's a bit too loud now. Oh, whoops. Where are we going? Footprints? The tracks continue to the north. Follow the footprints. Da, 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 da. Oh, goodness. Is this part of this, or...? Okay. The mammoth lies motionless in the snow, fragments of ice stuck to its cap, suggesting the impact of something small and round traveling at high... Okay, this part of this, I guess. At high speed. Why are there all these dead deer everywhere? Dun, dun. Audio's fine? Okay.
Ugh, my head. Who? Oh, it's you. You followed me. Yeah, I did.
Oh, Gigi, if you wanted to have a snowball fight with your grandparents, you should have said so earlier. Papa Hildy was very worried, though he is glad to see that you are unharmed. It would seem he was struck by a snowball, much like these Steinbocks, these dead Steinbocks. Are you sure he isn't damaged? As if a mere blow to his head could fell out, Gigi. We Mandervilles are made of sterner stuff. I myself have been driven headfirst into the earth on no fewer than 24 occasions, several times from arms above, and my mind is no less brilliant for the for the experience. Ha 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 ha. I expect the earth was no less brilliant for the experience either. Why are you... Are you nodding? Oh. He's behind me, isn't he? What good fortune to cross paths with you lot so far from civilization. Forgive me for not taking notice earlier. I was engrossed in my duel with Julian. Oh, I didn't even realize that was him. But how rude of me. Would you care to join us?
Grandpapa Gopper, Grandpapa Gopper. Mama Nashu says you wield the powers of life and death. I beg of you, Grandpa Gopper, grant me life, make me a real boy.
No, you're fine just the way you are. Yeah, so subtle. I guess so. I didn't recognize him wearing so many clothes. Are you sure about this, son? It may sting a little.
Yes, I will endure whatever I must to become a real boy.
Okay. Oh, I don't think this is what he meant. Warning! What? Oh, I'm backing away. Warning! Oh, then let us begin. Oh, good lord. Okay.
This body it's everything I ever wanted. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandpapa Gopper, thank you.
Can you have some clothes on though? Oh, but I have not even begun to begin. Beauregard, guide my hammer. Thank God. And then you killed your son. Oh no. No, 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 no. This is not okay.
Papa
Hildy!
I'm a Mandeville man.
This is wrong. No, stop. Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. Oh, what is happening?
Papa Hildy.
Gigi. Oh my god. I can't. I can't. I can't. My brain hurts. Okay. Okay. Let's move it along. What is happening? The snow is normal speed. Oh my god. Now that brings back some memories. Papa Hildy? Oh dear, who could have done such a thing? Oh, thank God. Oh, it's much better, thank you. By the Fury, it's just like the vase all over again, miraculously restored to its original form. Thank the heavens. Gigi, my boy, upon further consideration, I believe that this body may suit you best. It is, how shall I put this, more manageable. And much more adorable.
But how can I ever be accepted as your son if I remain a mammoth?
That's okay, Pinocchio. Is that what's been troubling you all this time? But why didn't you say so? A Mandeville is more than mere flesh and bone. He is vigor, compassion, honor, a gentleman for all seasons. Be you man or machine, it makes no difference. If they call you a mammoth, you look them in the eye and say, "Nay, I am a Mandeville mammoth." Oh my god. Mother, father, forgive me for not consulting with you earlier, but circumstances forced my hand. I have formally adopted Gigi as my son and ward of House Mandeville. Ye gods, I knew he was fond of the mammoth, but did you hear that, woman? Our son's gone and got himself a son.
Grandpa Goldberg! Grandpa Goldberg!
Huh, it all makes sense now. Grandpapa Godbird and did you say Grandpapa? And Grandmama Julian. I've been waiting years to hear these words. Grandpapa Godbird, Grandmama Julian. Few things in life are grander than becoming a grandparent, as they say. Ha ha ha. Ho 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 ho. And what's so bloody grand about it? I'll not be made grandmother to a bloody buggering mammoth. It's past time I bit some sense into my beloved boy. I'm just like, oh, Fury, take me. I'd heard the tales of dark nights before, but no, it couldn't be. No, I think it was something far worse. Heretical, like as not, but rules be damned. I'm not risking my life to find out. It's Reaper. Can I not be a shrunken Rogadin, please? They're mad. Utterly mad. The whole damn lot of them. How their house could rise to such prominence I will never understand. Well, at least the mammoth seems to have overcome its existential crisis. Before today, I didn't know a mammoth could even have an existential crisis. Wait, what am I saying? It's a mammoth. Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? Clearly you haven't done the goldsmith quest from 2.0. Fury, take me! Their idiocy is infectious. I must allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure, report to your superior, one step at a time, one step at a time. Everything is great. You much prefer the rows keep to themselves. Dun da 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 dun 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 dun. Where are we going now? Back to Foundation. Let me check the lightning situation while we travel. Oh, hello, Rain. You are heavy. Looks like it's just rain at the moment. Some of your like messages are like grayed out. I don't know why. Oops. You know when you're sick, and like when you have like the flu or something, and you're like sucking on like cough lozenges or whatever you call them in your country. Holy crap! Is the rain heavy enough? I don't know, all of a sudden I felt like that. Not that I'm sick, just like I like tasted lozenges in my mouth and it reminded me of like being sick. Is that necessary? Maybe it's because I'm hungry, I don't know. Is this rain necessary? I mean, I love rain. Don't get me wrong, because I can't hear anything right now. It is so loud. Oh, it's probably hailing. Is it hailing? Is that why? Holy crap, I'm gonna open the curtain and I'll have a look. Oh, the raindrops are so massive on the window. Oh, it's all beautiful. I guess that's the rain. It sounds like it's raining inside. Well, welcome to white noise, I guess. Right then, my superiors have been informed of the mammoth's adoption by House Mandeville, as witnessed by House Fortemps. Proceeded to take me to task. What? For my gross mishandling of the situation. They remain convinced that the mammoth is the production of is the product of heretical machinations, and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible fact. Writing the dialogue in English for Final Fantasy 14 must have been very exhausting. ASMR stream time. Yes, let us listen to the glorious rains. That may prove problematic, however, as Gigi seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories and thrown himself wholly into his new life as a Mandeville mammoth, casting about for any hint of a case alongside his doting father. In any event, though, I do not share my superior's conviction. I think it's safe to say there is something exceedingly unusual about that mammoth. You saw with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored that vase and itself to its original form. Reconstructive magic's not particularly rare, but his are unlike any I have ever seen before. Cutscene time. Rain is the best ASMR. I agree. See you, Inspector. Why is this grayed out? That's so strange. What's happening? Does it need, like, user actions? No? I don't know why the chat's been weird and strange. Oh. You don't do well with electricity? That you stand here before me is proof that hollowness smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, Noct, and before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. It concerns the esteemed and now missing and presumed dead knights of the Heaven's Ward. None have returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began, yet recently we've heard rumours of these honoured sirs walking the streets. 'Tis heresy most foul, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it. But we will need all the help that we can get, which means, fury take me, we could benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he's like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way, it'll be on our terms, and we can keep an eye on that boy. Mammoth. Mammoth! Yes, right. Oh, you must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so... Praise Hallowneh. For a moment I was afraid you'd make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors, and if I can't, to Fortem's manor. Yeah, I took nothing that you just said. Actually, you know what? Let's just... Where do we have to go? Okay, let's just teleport to the last vigil. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. It may have grayed out messages I've deleted, but one of them was something that you said. There better be a new Mandeville quest in 6.0. Like that message was grayed out for me. I think it's just being strange. I'm gonna close the curtain again because now, like, all the heat has escaped out the window. I don't know. Is that a spider? Hildebrand. Well, that's horrifying. Because, Gigi, such behavior is unbecoming a gentleman.
But why, Papa Hildy? Why is it unbecoming a gentleman?
Isn't it unbecoming of? No? Ah, Inquisitor Kerr Noct. Good day to you both. Are you come as adoring... Are you come as adoring fans or on business? Business. Always business. You may rest assured. Then I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery, murder, tax evasion? Avoision? Avoision? Do you mean aversion? Oh, okay. Avoision? Wait, before we get into that, what's going on here? Oh no, avoidance wouldn't be avoidance. Much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins. Okay, I didn't need that image, thank you. Attempted to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it fails to... It falls to me to see him return to the straight and narrow. The straight without a G and a... What is happening? That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home. Now, Gigi, I know you were fond of this gazebo, as are we all, but it belongs to Lord Edmund. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Edmund, would you?
I guess not. Then where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle too?
Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need of kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go whither we please, where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms. And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmund's gazebo for how long?
I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu.
Gazebos are quite expensive and dangerous if not domesticated. Indeed. Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspectors free to travel the length and breadth of Velsia in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo?
I guess.
If it's a case you want, you need not go so far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as knights of the Heavensward. These contemptible charlatans are rumoured to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee with the promise of enjoying the company of these great sirs. Those who were foolish enough to attend found their experiences to be so traumatizing that they have refused to discuss them in detail. Wow. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for it you shall receive due compensation. Say no more, Inquisitor, say no more. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, am well versed in the ways of the fairer sex. Since when? Yeah, since when? Mummy! Mother dearest, I was under the impression you had departed for Uldar. She has a lot of blush on. And leave my beloved boy to keep on playing at being an inspector as well as a father to a bloody mammoth? Bugger that. You're coming home right this instant. How can you say such things? My life's calling to be my life's calling to be an inspector, and Gigi is my son. He is a mandeville man. Grand as it is to see you, you have come at a most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from fiends most foul. Come, Nashu, come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring these criminals to justice. Thou's balls, he's stubborn. Probably gets it from his sorry ass of a father. I trust you lot will help me keep him out of trouble? Right then, come along. Well, that could have gone better, and worse. Let's not keep them waiting. Please, do you think me so foolish to fall for their charade? From what I heard from the others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heavensward, as if I'd not already memorized every detail of my dear Sir Edefell's face. Oh, wherever could he be? Dun 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 na na na. I am truly outside her grace. My allowance all gone to waste on those, I dare not say it. Mayhap those awful rumours are true. Mayhap I must needs accept that he now walks in Hallownesa halls. I demand satisfaction, swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with gil? If Sir Charibert were here, he'd purge the lot of them like the festering sickness they are. Ah, yes, a pity he too remains missing. So very much a pity.
Papa Gildy, Papa Hildy, Papa Hildy, Papa Hildy. That grandmama over there is staring at us.
Now, Gigi, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you have only one grandmother. Second, and this is tremendously important, never ever call her that. At least, not yet. Promise?
Yes, father, promise not to call grandmama Julian, grandmama Julian. Greetings, m'lady.
Oh, ain't you a charmer? And there I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time.
Like that, Papa Hildy?
Ah, my faithful assistants. Have you gleaned any new information? No. Other than the fact that these women were scorned. Other than the fact that these women scorned seem to detest the fake knights with every fibre of their being? That's a hard sentence to read. These two women were telling me all about what they'd do if they cornered Sir... Is this the best you can do then? Bloody oaths and... bloody oaths and girlish I miss Shadowbringer's dialogue. Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies? Then you call yourself a Mandeville man. I assure you, mother, we are only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth hides is oft unravelled with the tug of a single loose thread. I say, young lady, I would beg but a moment of your time. Somehow I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we see. Goodness, that is a face. Aye, 'tis true. I too was taken in by the false promises of those awful, awful men. Long have I yearned for a chance to meet Sir so when they said I finally could, I didn't hesitate for even a moment. But when they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, and I looked on the hideous faces of those so-called grand sirs, I screamed and fled. Was the blindfold not a red flag? They were gone when I returned with the watch, but the neighbours said they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Idleshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search. My lady, I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes. Idleshire.
Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hildy! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray. And there you have it. Our quarry can be found in Idleshire. Come, my local assistants, justice awaits for no gentleman. That's all well and good, but I've never heard of this Idleshire, have you? No.
I have though. I'll tell you all the things.
You mean we're to travel to the Drodvanian hinterlands? Right now? Just like that?
Yeah.
I find it strange that a lot of the place names in the game aren't capitalized. It's weird. Like, I understand they're adjectives, but they should still be capitalized. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. What am I doing? Okay. One day this quest will end. You know, it was good that I did the that Heavensward quest last week. That like took you around Heavensward, because then stuff happened in like Shadowbringers MSQ that was like talked about it, and I was like, oh, it's good that I recently refreshed my memory on this. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I can take a map. I'm not a fan of the auto-show music. Alright, oh. Truly, this magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her Uplander and Gobby citizens. Yes, well, I'm just glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones. But they were no match for Lady Julianne and that pan of hers, am I right?
I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again.
God's sakes, Hildy, excepting knocked, this lot would be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. Nonsense, I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistant and my beloved son. The head story designer mentioned that it'd be best to do all of the content again. Like the casual raids and in-game raids too. Oh. Interesting. If I may interject. For Endwalker. I see. If I may interject. Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Idleshire. My keen inspector's sense tells me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. Dun, 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 dun. That's it. That kind of seems... I mean... I don't know. Seems a bit, I mean, I guess. I don't know if you should expect people to have done that stuff, but I suppose. I mean, expect them to remember it. Oh, I don't know. Yes, yes. Lord Jox knows of grandson. Sneaky uplanders keep to selves, mingle not with gobby folk. But each to own, Lord Joe says. No questions, only jingly shine. Jingly shine. I feel like I don't know about Endwalker, like the name of it. It sounds like it's the final expansion, but people are saying that it's not the final expansion. I don't know. Oh, you must be I mean, because like how many Ascians doing things can we have, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not super hyped for Endwalker. I mean, like, yeah, expansion, that's cool, but I'm not as hyped as I have been in the past. I probably will be closer to the time, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you must be talking about them Grandsers. They drifted into Idleshire some time ago, as I recall. Pay visits to the Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why. I think it might be because I only just did Shadowbringers. Like, because it took me ages to actually do Shadowbringers. So, I don't know. Oh, I know all about... And there's so much for me to do before the new expansion. And oh, I know all about the Grandsers. They keep to themselves in that building of theirs south of the round spot. You best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed. So I haven't seen any of the promotional material for it either, so... And I haven't, like, watched a live letter in a long time. Because, like, watching the live letters always used to get me excited for the next patch. And, I haven't really watched one in a long time. It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad, but are you perchance the long-lost twin sister of an Ishgardian noblewoman? Oh. What? Look behind you, a three-headed Gubu. Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? Oh, I didn't even realize I wasn't looking. Da, 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, I see. If only we had the testimony of a concerned citizen, which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. The Grand Sirs are holed up in a building to the south of the markets? Good show, Noct. There, that's the one. Come, let's inform the others. Da 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 da. Should seem that no one is home. There is naught we can do but wait then.
Papa Hildy, I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mama Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here.
You may be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming of honest souls willing to work and contribute to the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in? Why does there have to be a gazebo?
As I live in Hildebrand, Halidor Maximilian Mandeville.
Could that be... I say, could that be Slow Fix Coin Toss? Do you know this, Gobby Inspector? I most certainly do. Why, Master Slowfix was my very first employer.
When traveling through Thanalan long ago, Gobbyflock was waylaid by Uplander bandits. With no jingly shine to pay brass blades, we had no way to backtake goods. Until we make busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness he finds Uplander bandits and brings much bangy boom and returns to goodly Gobby's missing goods and great justice. Henceforth Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders, but for chance encounter with Gentleman Uplander he never conceives of I actually don't know how to pronounce this word. Egalitarian? Utopia. One may even claim Hildy, a founding... There's like one of those words like you only see it written, people don't really say it. A founding father of Idleshire, with metaphorical tongue flaps at us. Ha 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 ha. Oh, the memories. It was a near thing for the bandits were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid. Is this Firefly? But in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire sand, and as they say, boom gobby doom. Caw, no busy deals for the wicked.
I know their voice was, but okay. No busy deals indeed. But leaving that delightful anecdote aside, ye gods, Master Slowfix. Just looking at what you and your flock have made of these ruins is making me big eyes.
Gobbyflock has come a long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten Gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slowfix is here to offer hand lending.
Well, far be it from me to refuse. My son Gigi has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should like to stay here with him, my assistant, for a time. We would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice. I'm trying desperately to forget what your predictions were.
Why settle for gazebo in perfectly good estate right behind you?
Residents are building in areas, in arrears, and Slowfix happy to evict them. But we were pursuing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women.
Fraud and Slowfix's egalitarian utopia. This he will not abide.
All the more reason for a Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of Grand Sirs. No need for jingly shine either.
Huzzah! Giant gazebo to call our own!
I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix, thank you.
No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gobbyflock is possessed of moral obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy your gazebo and good luck with hunt for Grand Sirs. Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw a family crest on it? I can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps draw the ire of our new home's former tenants. Come, let us go and purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas. It's not a gazebo. Okay. Now he's gone and got himself a sodden gazebo. Bloody house. If he really thinks I'm gonna let him keep on playing at being a father. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I see. Dun 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 dun. It's just his face. But okay. Oh my goodness. It's like something I would draw. How can he even reach up there? Wow, that's quite the picture. Okay. Oh my god. Still no sign of the notorious grandsires. I dare say we're going to need more paint. Goodness gracious. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, much as it pains me to admit it, a gentleman's stamina is not without limits. I dare say I could go with a spot of tea. Hey, Inspector, is it just me, or have those two been looking at us for the past few minutes? Very obviously, I guess. Oh, it is quite normal behavior for my adoring fans, I should think. When finally presented with an opportunity to meet their idol in the flesh, all too many succumb to their fear and flee. Or maybe, just maybe, they're the grand bloody sirs. Come on, they're getting away. Da, 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 da. Where are we going? Oh, to the hinterlands. They went that way to the right. I'll catch up to you all soon, so just go. Okay. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Hearken to me, you dastardly rapscallions. You have nowhere to run. Reveal yourselves at once. I shall not ask you again. Come forth, grandsires. Name yourselves and answer for your misdeeds. What's with all these old faces? Slayer of 1,000,000 worms, a silver spear which hath pierced the very heavens or land. Master of magics, ancient and awesome, the divine hand which hath defeated all maladies save sin and incontinence. Goonspot. Gonspot. Okay. Grand Sirs, Excelsior. I don't know whether laugh or cry. May have both. Grand Sirs, Grand Sirs, you stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard to attend private parties under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildebrand, Ancient of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am come on behalf of these poor defenseless innocents, and to see that no others are made to suffer as they did. Ow. Now, lay down your arms and surrender yourselves into my custody. Ha! The audacity of this boy. You should feel ashamed of your words and deeds. Goodness. How can you do a level 3 lemon break? There's only 2 of you in the party. You will rue this day and rue it hard. Gods, how I've missed this. The air streaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, the slight dizziness. It was on a day like this that we met, wasn't it? When we soared into those azure skies, we never truly came back down. What is happening? There is a face. Do mine eyes deceive? Pig's knee of my heart descended from Hallownest halls to guide me to her bosom. Yes, come to my breasts. My beloved, my everything, long have I waited for this moment. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher, higher, higher. What is happening? Higher, higher, higher. Did he just die? What is going on? I'm so confused. What's going on? Dun dun. Orland! 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 What is going on? Alas, poor Orland. I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man. Chicanery and attempted murder notwithstanding. You will rue this day, and rue it hard. What is happening? Wait, I've seen this before. All too recently. Yes, anyway, he's only mostly dead. If the Master of Magic's ancient and awesome here acts with all haste, the man may yet be saved. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh, you're referring to me. I see, I see. With all haste, was it? Yes, yes, I'll get right on that.
O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command that I may smite. No, wait, that's no good. Let me see. Something of a rather less controversial tradition, yeah, something with more pep, a vortex of biting winds to rend the flesh, and smite my foes. Foes? I thought you were friends. What? True dragoon. Saint Renette bugging me with a bleeding gay bog. My back. Oh my goodness. Grr, twould seem I've underestimated you lot. That makes two of us? Enough. Leave them be, or do not care what becomes of the mammoth. Oh. Gigi, but when? How? Oh, it's you. I thought I recognized you, first in Ishgard, then in Ardoshire. You've been following us since we left the capital. Fair of faces, fair and fearsome, the midnight shadow which hath deceived kings and queens. Doris! You can't possibly have been so naive as to think we'd not see through your ridiculous disguises. And yet here you are, so effortlessly and easily lured into our trap, for which we are most grateful, mind. My companions are hardly cut out for life on the road. All has been in preparation for this moment, the parties, the petty schemes. From the first, the objective of this grand design has been the singular mammoth. I swear to you, if you harm Gigi in any way... We have no desire to hurt the boy. We but require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours, our youth. Ah. Confound it! I can't see. Damn, they're very slowly getting away. Oh my god. Papa Hildy! Gigi! Stay strong, my swan, my son. I swear I shall find you. They're so stupid. Oh my god. Is that what a region looks like? 12 strike me down for a fool. So desperate was I to seize the grand sirs that I failed to discern their true intent before it was too late. Now poor Gigi's in their clutches. What if I never see my beloved son again? I suppose we ought to be prepared for the worst. They could be halfway to Radham by now. I very much doubt that, given that they were moving at an adamantoise's pace. The little milksop's right. Let's get after the old buggers. Huh. That's what my mentor used to call me, among other things. Oh, the memories. I wonder if they went to, Matoya. Or if they will go there eventually. Because she's also old, right? And then she'll be like, oh, I remember you. And they'll be like, no, not Master Matoya. Where are we going? Over here. Oh, he's doing micro-cures. Oh, I see. So, it seems that the Grand Sirs have been caught once more by the very inspector that was trying to catch them. How ironic. I mean, how ironic. Also, how premature. We have them, yes, but they still have Gigi. Damn it, if only some manner of opportunity would present itself.
Ask and you shall receive. We can ambush that wizened dragoon, take him hostage, and demand an exchange. Inquisitor Kerr, you disappoint me. A gentleman cannot condone the violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders. No, no, we shall approach this problem as paragons of honour and virtue. Noct will stalk and subdue the Grand Sir, then relieve him of his armour. How is stripping an old man naked more gentlemanly than taking him hostage? Rest assured, I shall reveal all soon enough. Godspeed, Noct. Yeah, I won't be able to fit the armor though, but sure. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. What's he doing over here? Ah, I knew you'd... Wait, who are you again? There's something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms, those strong yet tender-looking fingers. I say, would you be so kind as to massage my shoulders, young lady? There's this lingering ache, this tension that Gonspar can't seem to soothe with his magics. Remove my breastplate? Oh, of course, how silly of me. Pray, lend me a hand with the straps. Truly, young lady, you are a saint. Yeah, it looks like he has tank gear on. Or that like gear that's like made for tanks, but dragoons can also wear it if they want to. Ah, I swear, it's the little things you begin to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with my army, you know. Right, I should be seated to better receive your tender ministrations. I wonder if he does that for tall people. Time to massage the elderly. Ah, the healing tingle. Would that I had a tincture of salamander with which to treat these aches. My little pig's knee used to spread some on my chest and under my nose to help me sleep through the night. Come, do not be shy. Work those soothing fingers into each and every knot. Slowly. Make me forget my troubles. This is very awkward. Harder, harder, higher, higher. Close your eyes and dream. The old dragoon's soft snoring suddenly stops, and you begin to fear you may have borne witness to his final moments. Leaning closer, you extend a hesitant finger, only to stop short when a sudden spasm signals the resumption of his laboured breathing. With your stature, I think he wanted a butt massage. With the utmost care, you remove Orland's sabatons and breeches, leaving the sleeping old man exposed to the elements. I mean, he has clothes on, but okay. At the mercy of the nearby ravenous bears and tentacled morbles. May he rest in peace. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Ah, my stalwart assistant. By your return, I gather you have taken care of the dragoon, and by taking care I mean afford him all due courtesy as befitting a man of his years, whilst returning with the equipment I require. Capital, then without further ado I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Gigi from captivity. But you two look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. Oh, ye of little faith, you are in for a treat, for you shall have a front row seat to this magnificent display of Mandevillian guile and subterfuge. Hey, is it time for dinner yet? We just ate, you daft bugger. And we're in House's Orland. I know he's got to take a piss every hour, but damn it, he could at least be quick about it. This is making me tired.
Greetings, fellow antediluvians. I have returned. Good lord. Oh, bollocks. Wow, I haven't heard someone say bollocks in so long. It's about time. It's about time. Okay, no, that's bollocks. Oh, that's bollocks. Pack up your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes. Before we do that, we must we must first release young Gigi here. It's his behavior on becoming a gentleman to keep children in cages. What in the seven house are you blathering about? He's going to get away. No, he will not. See? Still here within my care. Right then, on a completely unrelated note, I shall now take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness. Fury, take me. It's working. He's about to walk out of there with Gigi and they won't even try to stop him. So far, so good. Oh, I'm cold and there are morbils after me. I'm me, but you're also me. But that can't be, unless... This is it. This is the moment where my life flashes before my eyes. Oh, my dearest Pigsney, we'll be together at last. Imposter, how dare you attempt to trick me with a ruse so hackneyed it would make a minstrel blush. You gods, I never realized dying would hurt so much. Now's our chance, Gigi. Come with me. Come with me. Vivi, wait! Oh, she said Vivi. My son, what's gotten into you?
Vivi, Vivi. Where have I heard that name before?
Remember who you are, Vivi. What you are, a creation of the great Charlatan Archmagus Quan.
Quan. I was given life by Grandpapa Quan. I remember now. We lived together, and he taught me many things about the outside world.
That's funny. What? What exactly do you remember, my son?
Everything. Yes, everything. I remember that Grandpapa Quan created me, that he took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then he abandoned me. Grandpapa Quan abandoned me.
He believed you were flawed, Vivi, that you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again, and so in his ignorance he cast you out and died all alone. To turn back the hands of time? Then what we witnessed in the Crozier with the Duke's priceless vase, that power could be brought to bear on people? But wait, how do you know all of this? You couldn't have possibly been associates of the Archmagus Quan.
We found his journals during one of our many trips into the Great Library. Scavenging for valuable relics is one of the few ways we have left to make a living. We were famed heroes of war in our prime, with fortunes to match, but no soldier has the strength to triumph over time, and before we knew it, the hour of the sheath was upon us. Mishgard no longer had need of our services. So we came here to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime, a second lifetime as it were. A mammoth with the power to take that which was broken and restore it to its prime state, to turn back time with its temporal magics and give us back our misspent youth. For fury take me, this is also... I don't even know if there's a precedent to determine whether or not this constitutes heresy. We knew where to look even. With the journals we determined that the mammoth was somewhere in the Western Highlands. A chance, for a second chance, was within reach. And then we were forced to watch as you imbeciles pulled Vivi from the snow, nearly ruining everything. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us and we can help you to unlock your true potential. Just think what you could accomplish were you to master your magics. Not only could you make us young again, but you may even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan.
Vivi, 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 Vivi.
Impossible. No magitech can truly return the dead. Our magic can truly return the dead to us. And at best you can animate a corpse, and I need not review the precepts to declare that the products of necromancy are abominations in the eyes of the Fury. Gigi, wait! What of our adventures? What of our gazebo? You are a Mandible Mammoth.
You have always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy, and I'll forever be grateful for that. But Grandpapa Quan made me. He made me, and I miss him. So even if it fails, I have to try.
What are you doing? They're getting away. We have to stop them. Mayhap we must respect Gigi's decision. So that's the end of the chapter, eh? You've given up and coming back home. I too made a decision long ago to become a travelling inspector, and I have ever stood by it. Mayhap it is from the singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide it. He is my flesh and blood. No, he's not. My son. I dare not let him use his temporal magics to pervert the natural order. Aye, it falls to me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps to the righteous path and only utilizes traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. Inquisitor Kerr, I must applaud your dedication to your work, and cannot thank you enough for all you have done on our behalf. Yet I fear if we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask that you suspend your pursuit of the Grand Sirs for a time, that I might be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. Well, seeing as how we can only guess at the full extent of Gigi's powers, it might prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them. I knew you would understand. Right then, there is no time to waste. Nashu, let us retire to our new gazebo and discuss our plans. I suppose that it'd have been a shame to had he given up that easily, though that means I'll let you stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody mammoth's really got the power to make them young again, then... da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. I said I'd suspend my pursuit, and I will, but that doesn't mean I won't continue my investigation into that mammoth and its powers in Ishgard. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, where are we going now? Da 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 da. I see you saw fit to return to the capital as well. The Inquisition has a rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Chilean origin, and I had in mind to scour them for information on temporal magics. This is, of course, all for the sake of confirming the mammoth's heretical origins. Yes, only that. Why are you looking at me like that, as if to imply that my interest in these matters is more than a professional one? I'm sure I don't know what you're not talking about. Thank you, Nock, that will be all.
Oh my goodness. See you, Inspector. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to end the stream here for now. Does the next one give me the minion? Nope. I'm hungry and tired, and a storm is coming, and I need to clean. And yeah, it's only been 2.5 hours, but screw you. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming to the stream. Sorry we didn't like finish the thing, but yes. You missed these? The Hildebrand quest, you mean? But yes, thank you for coming to the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to all my patrons. There they are. What else? I don't know what we'll do next week. I'll see what I feel like. Yeah, I hope you'll have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.